Alright, budget magic time. Playing some mono white angels in standard. And we gotta ship the one lander. Oh, double majoring network? That's awkward. Well, hopefully we scry into a plains, not a Knight of the White Orchid. Well, if we draw white mana, this hand is kind of sweet. Needle Spires. Archangel of Ties, the opposite of white mana. Well, I guess we could start putting counters on our majoring network? Sort of something. Magmatic Insight. Pitching Drownyard Temple. Plays the Needle Spires. Well, let's start storing. Come on, plains. Please, plains. There we go. Alright, so we did get a plains. So I think plan A is Thraben Inspector, pass the turn, and try to draw more plains with the clue. I'm not exactly sure what we're up against. Well, let's sack the clue. Another plains, that's good. Plains attack 4-1. And let's just pass. Leave up Hallowed Moonlight and the ability to store up mana. Gets back to Drownyard Temple. The main concern here is Chandra is really bad for us. This is like red-white goggles or something. Nahiri. Alright. Nahiri's also fairly bad for us. Gets rid of Thraben Inspector. Well, store up mana. And let's cycle Hallowed Moonlight. We still kind of want another plains. Alright, there's a plains. Well, at least we get to Archangel of Ties. So plains and Archangel. Pass the turn. We are going to have to get Nahiri off the table at some point. Tormenting Voice. Discarding a Tormenting Voice. Takes up Nahiri. Discards Drownyard Temple. And Tormenting Voice. Discarding Drownyard Temple. And Majoring Network. Well, let's play the plains. Attack Nahiri, down to 1. And second Archangel. Pass the turn. Stores up some mana. So Archangel is nice because it doesn't die to Chandra. So that's something. Dies to actual Wraths, if that's a thing our opponent's deck is playing. Magmatic Insight pitches Battlefield Forge. Luckily, they have not found a Goggles yet. Takes up Nahiri. Discards Fiery Impulse. Battlefield Forge. Six mana. Oh my god. That's a blowout. Well, let's play Eldrazi Displacer. Pass the turn. Store up mana, and then next turn, hopefully we can Amiria Shepherd, Plains, get back Archangel. There's the Goggles. Oh god. Takes up Nahiri. Discards a Fiery Temper. Kills our Displacer. Hits us for 3. Well, this is awkward. Well, let's store up mana. Well, Add 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Amiria Shepherd. Plains. Get back our Archangel. Active Goggles is pretty scary, though. Gets back Drownyard Temple. We've hit a lot of weird matchups. Takes up Nahiri. Discards a land. Plays a land. Lightning Axe discards a Nahiri. Is this another Fall of the Titans? Yep. Jeez. Well, when you cast 1, 2, 3, 4, a million Tormenting Voices and Magmatic Insights, pretty good at sculpting your hand. We have Orbs of Warding. We have Tamio's Journal. I guess we can bring in Cleric of the Forward Order and Quarantine Field, because Pacifism is pretty much a dead card. Tragic Arrogance is almost a dead card. Stasis Snare is a dead card. Hallowed Moonlight at least cycles. Orbs of Warding should be good, though, unless they actually have removal for it, which seems kind of unlikely. Is there anything else we can bring in? Yeah, I guess we try it like this. This is about as good as it gets, I think. Alright, we get to play first. Yeah, alright. Not great, but we can always cash in Hedron Archive for cards. Cycle Hallowed Moonlight. Plains Goo. Needle Spires for our opponent. Plains Goo. And then we'll cycle a Hallowed Moonlight, which I don't think does much. I guess it fizzles a Chandra activation for a turn, but that still doesn't count as much. So Hallowed Moonlight. Another Plains. Plains Go. Opponent's going to start storing up some mana. We just don't have enough pressure, which I think is where we want to be in this matchup, is actually pressuring our opponent. Or drawing Orbs of Warding. Hallowed Moonlight. Another Plains. Quarantine Field's not bad. Let's Archangel of Ties. Pass the turn. Lightning Axe discards Drownyard Temple. At least we can Quarantine Field a Planeswalker, Nahiri. If that happens. Tormenting Voice, discarding Fall of the Titans. Gets a mountain. More Plains. Hedron Archive. Plains Go. Stores up some mana. Well, this is the downside of playing a control-ish mono-white deck. Just don't have the card filtering or card advantage to force through pockets of lands like this. And there's a Thought Knot to take our Quarantine Field. And we got rid of most of our creature removal. Well, we get an Archangel of Ties. Battlefield Forge, pass the turn. Definitely going to crack this for cards at the end of our opponent's turn. Removes all the counters. And there's the Goggles. Double Tormenting Voice. Pitching a Stormed Quarry. Opponent draws 4. Pretty good. Plays a mountain. Alright, let's draw some cards. Yikes. Well, Archangel of Ties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Attack with Archangel of Ties. Plains. Knight of the White Orchid. This isn't even close to what we were hoping to draw. I mean, Archangel's fine, but we just get so blown out by like a Fall of the Titans. And we didn't sideboard in a way to account for Thought Knot. So that's a little disappointing. Seems like a not very good matchup for us. We've run into a lot of like 1% matchups. I really want to play this against green-white tokens. Some of the collected company decks. Those are the type of things I actually want to play this deck against. So double Fiery Impulse kills an Archangel. Needle Spires activated. Opponent goes attacking. Well, we're going to kill this Needle Spires. Seems like a smart play. Take 4. Come on, good draw. Hallowed Moonlight, eh? Well, I guess we attack. This puts us in a position where we get blown out by a Nahiri, but we can't really afford not to attack. Opponent gets in 4-4. Down to 12. Alright, let's cycle Hallowed Moonlight. Hedron Crawler. And a Knight. Well, get in for 3. Knight of the White Orchid. Hedron Crawler. Pass the turn. Pretty much expecting to be dead to follow the Titans. Gets back Drownyard Temple? Still, that was a lot of counting just to get back Drownyard Temple. Fiery Temper. Seriously though, seems like a really bad matchup.